Make the ground shake.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Tom Gummy, and today we are back with our monthly world tour on the Frosted Network creative server. So just in case you don't know already, the IP for the server is frostednetwork.mcpro.co, and that will be on your screen right now, right up there, and also in the description down below. If you want to pop on and have a look around, or even build, you are more than welcome to do so. Again, it's a free-to-play server, and there are ranks available which do support the server, but again, none of it's compulsory, and we just want you to come on here and have a good time. That is the main goal. But anyways, as you know, we run a monthly competition. If you haven't seen them already, there's 2 episodes I've done so far, the winter competition and the original one, which I believe was statues, and this is the 3rd one. So this is the plush competition. So you can access this by going /warp and then Plushes Comp, all one word, as you can see on screen right now. So /warp, WARP, space Plushes Comp, PLUSHCOMP. Perfect. And once you go there, it'll bring you to this area where there's lighting glitches, of course, and there's my skin, and then my skin wearing a Jared Gaming sweater, and then you'll have all these awesome builds which are still loading in around us. So as you can see, this was competition 4. Sorry, my mistake, 4. Oh yeah, and the Halloween competition, I missed one. Of course I did. And it was plush statues, and it ended yesterday, the 9th of February. So again, the prizes include free server ranks such as VIP, or also the new competition winner rank, which we just added. And also you get to feature in my videos. And also, we're going to bring in something in the very near future. It's not confirmed yet, but we might be bringing in some merchandise which you can win if you win the competition, so that's always cool. So anyways, just a bit of an update on the future competition, or the current one. You can access that by going /warp gummy, which again, if I can type properly, is /warp, WARP, space gummy, GUMMY. And that will take you to this area, which just looks slightly different, and I'll explain that in a second. So we got my skin and my Valentine's Day skin, and as you know, it is February, and Valentine's Day is the 14th of February, so what better time to make a Valentine's Day competition? Competition 5, Valentine's Day, and that ends on Wednesday the 8th of March. In fact, that should be Tuesday the 7th of March, because the video will go live on the 8th. And as you can see, it's pretty much just anything Valentine's Day related. So as you can see over here, we got something really cool. We got like a massive cloud, we got some like cherubs and angels, and yeah, I really like this one so far. So stuff like this, relevant builds, again, we're gonna like tighten down on builds this time, so if it's irrelevant, we're gonna remove it, because we have had a lot of irrelevant builds recently. And something to bear in mind for this one is we want more original stuff. So building Five Nights at Freddy's and adding stuff onto it isn't ideally what we're looking for. We're looking for, like, I don't know, like angels, cupids, whatever you want, but something original and something different. As you can see, I went a bit crazy this time with the sea. Instead of it being water, we've got like all this pink and wool, pink, magenta, purple wool, and then the water is of course pink glass, because why not? So anyways, with that said and done, again, you can access this area with /warp gummy. If you want to come on the server and build, again, the IP is frostednetwork.mcpro.co. Also, Jared has made his new competition, so he just announced the winners of his medieval competition, so I'll try and link that video down in the description, and he basically talks you through who won this competition, which is more of a like building tutorial, building competition, whereas mine is more of like a statues and pixel art kind of thing. So if that's your thing, then you know where to go. And again, I'll link that down in the description. But anyways, to the part that you came here for, the top 3. Again, anyone who didn't make it into the top 3 will be in the honourable mentions. Again, there was around 30 entries this time, so lots of entries, and if I missed any, again, I'm sorry. I tried to like look around the general area, and anything I found, if there's something really far out that's really awesome, I do apologise that I missed it. If you could try and build it in spaces like this, which are empty, that would be great. But again, I tried to look, and if I couldn't find it, I am sorry. So anyways, over to 3rd place. Okay, so in 3rd place we have Classier Harp 786 with this, I guess, bunch of plushies over here, and I'll explain in a second why I chose this one as 3rd, because it was tight between this and some of the other ones. There were some awesome builds this time, so again, it was really difficult. The reason why I chose this one by Classier Harp was because there are some really awesome original ones here. Like you can see, we got Rocket Raccoon and Groot. And also up here we have some of the Star Wars characters which I thought were particularly cool, and hence why it warranted the 3rd place. So another thing that I really liked is how we have the normal plushes here, like the dimensions I do, and then on top we have the dimensions that Jared does with his plushies, the slightly smaller ones, which I equally like just as much, because you can, like, I guess, try and fit as much detail as possible into such a small area. It requires a lot of skill and a lot of, like, creative thinking, so I really do like these style of plushies as well. But yeah, there's just generally a lot of really good high quality builds, and that's the reason why this got 3rd. So as you can see at the front, we've got some builds over here, some plushes. I'm not quite sure, I originally thought these were Pokemon characters, but that might be me just being silly. But you can see over here, as I said, Rocket Raccoon, we got Groot, we got some characters from Undertale. Over here, we got BB-8 from the new Star Wars film, Spider-Man, we got Foxy, or at least a withered Foxy, it looks like. We got some of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and also Boba Fett from Star Wars. We got a Chica, we got Ballistic Squid and Stampy, Longnose off of YouTube. We got Finn from Adventure Time, I really like that one. We've got a Plushy Creeper, which is super cool, and again Mangle, which again is really, actually, this is crazy complicated, I'm liking it. Then we got a Gummy Bear plush, I really like this. I believe this is Jared, yep, that's Jared. We got a Xylem, one of the members of staff on the server. Miss Anita, again a member of staff on the server, someone who works really hard in keeping it going. And also, this is Classier Harp skin, and I believe that's a Scribblenaught, if I remember correctly. So yeah, that's awesome. That's just 1 layer as well. We have another 2 layers. Another 3 layers, my bad. So up here we have some more characters. Again, I'm not going to go through them one by one because that would take forever. And I thought that was a villager from Animal Crossing. Boy, I love Animal Crossing. Such a good game back in the day. We got Kirby. At least I think that's Kirby. Again, apologies if I do get any of them wrong. I'm not too knowledgeable in all of these. But yeah, you can just see the level of detail. We got Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong. We got a variety. We got Link, Waluigi, Bowser, and then we got Luigi and Mario. You just have so much variety in what there is. It's not just one theme, there's everything here. We got the Fire Mario. We have got some other characters back here which I don't recognise off the top of my head. I recognise that character, but I forgot his name. Sonic, Mega Man. What else we got? Dr. Mario and Pac-Man. So you can tell it's been a long time since I played any of the Mario games. I bought a Wii U and I bought Super Smash Bros, so maybe I can get back into it soon, hopefully, because yeah, my knowledge isn't too great of Nintendo games anymore, which kind of sucks. And then up here we got some of the Star Wars characters. So we got C-3PO, R2-D2. We have got, I believe that is Kylo Ren, is it? Or is it Darth Vader? It's Darth Vader. Yeah, because of course Kylo Ren has like the grey on his face, the metal. Then we got Luke Skywalker. We have got the young Han Solo. We have got the old Force Awakens Han Solo. Chewbacca. I believe, is this Finn from the Force Awakens? Yep, that's Finn. This must be Rey then, presuming. Yep, that's Rey. And then here, of course, is Kylo Ren with his, like, as I described, silver on his face and his red lightsaber, which is super cool. And I believe they actually put out massive, like, paragraph or a massive essay about why his lightsaber is like that and, like, the scientific reasons behind it, which I thought was really cool. I don't know why they did that, but I guess that's, like, there's some serious Star Wars fans out there that want explanations, and I guess that was the explanation. But anyways, I'm getting a bit off topic here. Again, that was the 3rd place build by Classier Harp 786. Again, huge congrats. And I believe we had some of Classier Harp's builds in the previous competitions, so it's consistent builder, and that's what we like to see. So anyways, with that said and done, let's move on to build number 2, and I'll see you there. Okay, so 2nd place, here we have a build by Crystal Wolf 212, again another regular in the competition spotlights, and the reason why I chose this is purely because how original it is. I think it's super cool, and I'll explain a bit more why. So originally when I asked this build comp, I said plushes, and that was pretty inspecific, and it was pretty like open to interpretation. if I can say that word properly. And this is why I really like this build. They took what I asked for and incorporated it into something really, really cool. So as you can see here, they have built a claw machine and used like plushes or like masks as the prizes. So let's actually go into the claw machine. Should we go in the money slot or should we go in the actual claw? I believe the money slot comes into here, and oh, it's even like kind of meant to be redstone powered. So like when you put a coin in, it registers and then the light turns on. I see, it makes sense. And yeah, okay, that's cool. Let's go in the prize chute and let's hop on up. Someone won a chicken mask. And yeah, you can see this is really, really cool. We got a claw machine with all the gravel at the bottom. We got our prizes, which are the masks. We got some Five Nights at Freddy's ones down here. I guess that's the theme of this claw machine. That rhymed. I didn't mean for it to rhyme. And we've got, of course, the claw up here, which drops down and picks up your prize and then dumps it right down in the chute, like this chicken mask. So we got some money here, which we can put in the slot to play, I guess. And there's 15 to collect. Plush mask. Yep, that makes sense. So, again, I really like this purely because how original it is. We got our like little thing that we move around to control the claw and the button to drop it. And yeah, hopefully you can understand why I like this so much. It's just the pure originality of it. Everyone else kind of went for the safe option, which was building plushes. And honestly, if build 1 or the first place build wasn't so insane, this would have won hands down. I really like it. I can't really put into words why I like it so much, but I really like its originality. And then of course up here we got some awesome plushes to, I guess, accompany it. So you got some, what only reminds me of hippos, if I'm being honest, up here, multicolored ones. And then we got that's got to be the guy from Doctor Who, surely. He looks so much like him. I'm not sure about who these are, and there's no science. That looks like Gaming with Jen. And then of course there's some multicolored rainbow gummy bears back here, because why not? So yeah, again, I really just love the originality of this build. I'll come around the sides and show you what it looks like. Again, it could have done with some detailing at the sides, maybe something at the back as well. But just in terms of how original it was and how out of the box it was, you can hopefully understand why I chose this as second. And yeah, I guess everyone that I spoke to agreed with me that this was just super, super cool, super original. And yeah, hopefully that inspires you for the Valentine's Day one. Go for originality more than the same thing, because I love originality, even if it's like not strictly to what I said in terms of I said plushes, it's masks, who really cares, there's not too much in the difference, but it was just original and that made it so much better compared to some of the other builds I saw. So yeah, with that said and done, we're now going to move on to the first place build, which again will probably blow your mind away because it did to me and it did to the rest of the staff team. It's a crazy, crazy build. So much effort went into this, and it's a well justified and well deserved first place build. So anyways, with that said and done, let's move on to number 1. Okay, so welcome to first place. I'm just gonna back up so you can actually see this in its entirety and just be as like gobsmacked as I was when I saw this. So yes, what you are seeing in front of you was built by Panda Boy, who won the previous competition, so well done to him, winning 2 in a row. That's actually crazy, and a lot of work has been clearly put into this, so it's well deserved as well. And also BorosBros, or BorosBros, should I say, who helped him out and co-built this. So this is crazy. This was built by 2 people, essentially, and I'm not sure the exact number of like plushes in here, but it's actually ridiculous. And over here, this is all built by them as well. So we got the smaller plushies here, which I'll like fly by. I can't really go past them one by one because we'll be here for like a year, purely because of how many there are. So we got the smaller plushies up here. We got a small little Wither Storm from the Minecraft story mode, which I think is really, really cool. And we've also got some Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, some of the staff members on the server, and just some random builds as well. We got a marionette coming up now. I believe that's got to be Bonnie. Surely that's Bonnie. And yeah, so that's just one fraction of it. Over here, you can see we've got more of the smaller builds. We've got all of the Five Nights at Freddy's characters. We got like Mangle, Chica, Toy Bonnie, Toy Freddy. We got Endoskeleton, Golden Freddy, Foxy, Chica, Bonnie, Freddy. Yeah, it's just crazy. Again, I'm not going to go through all of them one by one purely because of how many there is, but if you do want to come on the server and have a look for yourself, you're more than welcome. Again, you can access it on the server, which is frostednetwork.mcpro.co. Again, this is a PC server, not a mobile server, so apologies for that. And yeah, you can get here using /warp and then space Plush Comp. Okay, so let's just have a brief look at all these plushies, and then I guess we'll talk our way through some of them. Again, not all of them, just the ones I really like because of how many there are. It's ridiculous how many there are. So we got the Minecraft Story Mode ones down here. This really caught my attention. I really like these. So we got the main characters from Minecraft Story Mode, which is super cool, and something I was considering maybe featuring on the channel at some point. I'm not too sure though, so stay tuned for that if you want that. And then we got two of the Wither Storms from Minecraft Story Mode. We got a slightly bigger one, a slightly bigger, bulkier one, should I say, and then a slightly smaller one over here, but they're both cool nevertheless. Over here we got some of the Five Nights at Freddy's plushes. So we got the toy ones, the withered ones, the nightmare ones, and yeah, that's what was it? The Halloween ones. That's what I was meant to say. I lost my train of thoughts there. And even these plots back here are theirs. So you can see up here, that is a crazy view when you look like that. Look up. You can see the Minecraft like mobs here. So you got a creeper, skeleton, zombie, Alex, Steve, Enderman, slime, spider, squid. No, that's not an endermite, that's a silverfish, there we go. A zombie pigman, ghast, that's an endermite, witch, blaze, magma cube, that must be a wither skeleton I'm presuming, guardian, that's the new mob from 1.9, which I've not even seen. I've seen videos of it, a shulker. I've seen videos, it looks really pointless of a mob, not gonna lie. I'm not really liking the direction Minecraft is going in at the moment, but who knows, that might just be me. We got a zombie villager, we got Herobrine, and also the Elder Guardian. Okay, a wither here, and a ender dragon. This ender dragon is super cool, and this was designed by Dimond555, I guess. So yeah, this ender dragon, really nice, and I think that might be something that I'll consider doing in the future, trying to make some of these plushes of the Minecraft mobs. So, coming up here, we got, again, some more animals. If I can get up, they've put barrier blocks here, so it's like different floors. We got some of the animals, again, in the smaller plushie form, plus some villagers in the background, which is awesome. We got some blocks here, some plushie blocks, so smaller pixel art versions of the blocks. So we got a grass block, we got some stones, some ores, different, like, stairs and stuff like that. Again, so much work is going into this. Lava blocks, water blocks. I would have to say there's, like, got to be at least over 100 builds in this area, so that's super crazy. This small area here, we got some Mario stuff, so we got Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, Yoshi, and come back here, you got Toad, you got more Bowsers, you got lots of different coloured Yoshis, I believe that is, and that's, oh my god, I forgot, Birdo, that's what it is, from Mario Kart. Long time since I played Mario Kart. Over here, again, you got Link, you got some of the staff members on the server, including myself, Jared, Miss Anita. Coming back here, you got Alex from Minecraft, I believe that is wearing Jared's sweater. We got some more Gummy Bear plushies. And yeah, I'm just lost of where to start, to be honest. There's so many builds. It's crazy. Over here, we got a whole section dedicated to my skin in every format you could possibly think of. Stone, wood, sponge, ice, ores, you name it, it is here. There's even a TNT Gummy Bear, which is super cool. I can imagine that would only go all so wrong if I got myself one of these and accidentally dropped it. Whoops. So, and we also got a Sonic Gummy Bear, which is super cool. Over here, again, some more hybrids of like Five Nights at Freddy's combined with people. So we got a guy dressed up as Freddy, guy dressed up as Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Golden Freddy, you name it, all the characters they've got. Coming back here, again, we got some more plushes. Got some, I believe that's Classier Harp skin, again, or Scribblenaut. Yeah, so they got some people on the server in forms of plushes, which is super cool. I feel like I'm saying that a lot, but this is just insane how much work has gone into this. You can hopefully justify now why this was like a clear standout number one. First place, because so much has gone into this, and we're not even like halfway through. We got YouTubers here, we got Sky Explain TNT, Diamond Minecart, I believe that's SGC Barbarian, is it? Yeah. I'm not sure of all of them. I'll just have like a little fly around and we can have a look, because there is just so much to talk about and I really don't have time to say it all in this video. So I definitely suggest that you come on the server, have a look at them one by one, spend some time, because they've spent a lot of time building them and you can really tell purely by the quality as well as like the numbers, the quantity of how many there are. So I'll fly up to the next floor if it will let me. There we go. And we have got, again, lots more plushes. We got some, whoops, I might have just broke a barrier block. Let me up, please. Of like random things, Five Nights at Freddy's, everything, you name it. We've got a million different coloured guy. So we got purple guy, and then all his rainbow brother guys. Lots of different variants of him. We've even got an upside down one, which is funny. And then coming around to here, which I think we didn't actually cover. Again, we've got lots of variants of, I guess this is their skins. Let me check actually. So this is the normal version, and then we got like 100 different versions. Same with the Crying Child. We got lots of different versions, which is cool. We got a huge Gummy plush, a huge Freddy plush, a huge Bonnie, and a huge Jared, a huge Miss Anita, a huge Chica, a huge Foxy, and a huge please come to my name, Fluffles. That's it, Fluffles the Panda. Again, another admin on the server. Again, up here we got some final plushes. Again, all original and designed by them, and that's again another thing that contributed towards like how well they've done, is all these have been like designed by themselves, even if some of them are like very similar, just like different colors and stuff like that. It's awesome. Like this one here, for example, why would you make it out of ice? But they've made it out of ice and it turned out great. I really like this. Like the combo between the blue and the ice really does work. And we got a Ice Freddy. Why not? It's awesome. And then we got upside down ones because anything goes, I guess, around here. But it just adds together and makes something look really, really insane. As you can see, I'm going to go back to the front again and like show you from a distance what it looks like. And we are so high up. We are like 200. We're like the world height right now. I think that's why they stopped building. You can see the beacon goes to the world height, and these plushes up here aren't too far off. So yeah, that is insane. What's the world height? So that's 256, and then the highest plush over here is 256. So they have actually hit the world limit. That's what's holding them back, the world limit. Not anything else. They only stopped because they had to stop. That's insane. So again, hopefully you do enjoy this plot, and if you want to come on and have a further look at them, then you are more than welcome. Again, I'll put all the info in the description. But again, this plot, as you can probably understand, just blew me away, and I think it's definitely deserving of the winner. So again, well, I just started my words there. Again, huge congrats to Panda Boy and BorosBros for a awesome build, and probably the best and significant one we've had on the server so far. So anyways, with that said and done, hopefully you did enjoy this video, and again, stick around for the next one, which will be coming out next month for the Valentine's Day plushes, or not plushes, Valentine's Day builds. There we go. So again, to access that, come on the server and go to /warpgummy, and it'll bring you to this area, which has the rule board and all the details of what you need to do, and then you can do a /plot space claim to claim an empty plot and start building your Valentine's Day competition. Again, the competition ends not on the Wednesday the 8th of March, Tuesday the 7th of March, so I need to change that. But hopefully we have just as awesome of a standard, and if you think you can outdo Mr. Panda Boy and BorosBros, then come on and prove it. Do it, please. It makes awesome builds, and it really does please all the staff on the server to see you guys in such an awesome community doing awesome work. So anyways, with that said and done, hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, definitely consider leaving a like, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and also let me know down in the comments below if you agreed with my top 3. And I'm going to show you some of the honourable mentions of people that built awesome builds, put lots of effort in, but didn't quite make it to the top 3. So again, hopefully you do enjoy, and I'm going to leave you with the honourable mentions. So until next month, thank you for watching, and goodbye.
You'll never see me fall. You'll never see me fall. Watch me rain, and I'll slay them all. Slay them all. Slay them all. Slay them all. You'll never see the rain, and I'll slay them all. Slay them all. Slay them all. Slay them all. You'll never see the throne.
Pull my heart out of my chest, train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart, and watch it burn. Tear me apart, and watch it burn. All that's left is a window to my soul. Come and get it.